Well, thank all of you for being here today, and thank you for the work that you've done and for the work that you will do, and for the blessing that your efforts will be for people you do not know, for people who have been severely affected by Hurricane Sandy and who are still struggling today, many of them really in no better shape than they were the day the storm arrived. We all know that disaster recovery is a long-term process. And one of the things that the United Methodist Church, through the United Methodist Committee on Relief, is really good at is long-term recovery and sticking with people until they get some sense of balance back into their lives.
In a flood, where you have water, where you have wood, you get mold. Okay, and it's nasty, difficult to clean up, and in the flood buckets are materials to be able to clean that up. And it's something that can be handed out very quickly to flooding victims to where they can go right to work. And they can even use the bucket itself to either to carry out stuff or to use as a chair when they're tired. And it's one of the first emergency supplies that faith-based groups normally send in because it's what is used the most initially. And then that gives us a point of contact with the people to say, okay, how are you doing? Do you have unmet needs? Is there something else that we can do to help you? And we hand them out regardless of denomination. If there's a need, the people get them. And it's a contact, and it's a statement that people in Kentucky, as the bishop said, care about and are willing to help people in another state that they don't know and may never even meet. Before Thanksgiving, of course, Sandy came in. UMCOR put out a request that they needed flood buckets. UMCOR sent 17,000 so far, and they had additional need, and they said, we need to send more up there, we need to replenish our stocks. So I put out a call to the district coordinators and district superintendents and talked it over with conference staff, and we said, okay, the Tuesday before Thanksgiving will be our deadline to where we can marshal everything. And we decided we would use Kavanaugh here for several reasons as a collection point. And the conference responded marvelously. As you see right here, there are 585 buckets. Probably another 100 or so buckets will be here before Monday and will go on the shipment. There are buckets here from Western Kentucky, from the far western districts. There are buckets here from the Prestonsburg district, from Pikeville. There are buckets here from Corbin, from northern Kentucky, from the Louisville district. Everybody has participated. In the Perkins room behind us, there are over 200 health kits that are going up as well. And those are just personal hygiene supplies, washcloths, toothpaste, shampoo, soap, towels, and things. Because there's a large number of people up in the Northeast that are still struggling, as Bishop Davis said. They're no better off today than the day after the storm, where they have lost everything and they are just struggling, and every little bit helps. These buckets are going to be taken by Time Transportation. They're donating the transportation. It's going to an UMCOR network warehouse called Mission Central near Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, which is a staging area for UMCOR supplies going to the Northeast, or one of 3 staging areas. And from there, they will be distributed out to individual distribution points anywhere from Maryland through Long Island and Staten Island.
If you would just put your hand on one of the flood buckets and come on in here and participate in that. And we'll bless these and hopefully also offer that blessing to the people who are working and distributing these, and to those who will receive them.